And now, our last speaker, Tarun Nayar. Tarun Teaspoon Nayar is a Vancouver-based DJ, producer, and tabla player obsessed with fusing Asian music and electronica. He tours the world with his band, Delhi to Dublin, and is constantly digging for fresh sounds, from secondhand bazaars in Mumbai to the streets of Shibuya in Tokyo. He has a really good bio. You should read it on the website. Something to look forward to. But what I love most about the bio is the last sentence. In everything he does, Tarun brings his Hapa attitude, mix, mash, and repeat. He calls himself brown and white. Tarun Nayar.
Ha, din, din, ha.
Da, din, din, da.
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 Ta, din, din, da.
Da, din, din, da.
I'll do it once, then you guys can. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da.
Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da.
Cool. We'll do it one more time. I'll do it in one fluid sentence, and then you guys can do it one time. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da.
Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da.
Relegate that to memory. We'll come back. So, my story is about how sometimes two things can become one. And it starts with a young boy who was born to a white mom, who happens to be sitting right over there, and a brown dad, brown of the Indian variety. And it's not always the happiest story, not because of my awesome parents, but just because being a mixed kid isn't always the easiest thing to be. It's a story of isolation, sometimes happy stuff like self-loathing, confusion, and other awesome parts about growing up. I consider my skin color ahead of its time. Or at least it was growing up. I think the future of the human race will be all about beige, off-white, or as a roommate of mine in college called my skin color, romantic olive. I didn't have any issue with that one. But growing up in the Anglophone suburbs of Montreal, the beige future was still in the very distant future. My reality was slightly different. And I think things only really started to make sense for me when I was introduced to my Guruji, my teacher of Indian percussion, Indian tabla, when I was 7. And somehow, rhythm, for me, made the connection between the white and the brown. Music, rhythm, was a way that both sides could live in one body. And I think the only fair way to do this is to let rhythm tell that story. So I have a story for you in 3 parts. I'm using props, so it's probably cheating because I don't think any of the other poets or storytellers use props, but that's what I'm going to do. And the first part is childhood, innocence. the second part, is the awkwardness of adolescence. And if any of you, I think probably only my sister and my mom know this, but if any of you had known me as a teenager with my big safety glasses that I wore because I broke them so often, you would know that I know what awkward is. I have lived it. And then the occasional clarity and sometime redemption of adulthood. So for that storyline, there's a narrative that you all have to help me with, and that narrative is this rhythm that we just practiced. So we'll come in and out of that rhythm. When I go like this, I want you guys to start. I'll help you with the beat, the tempo. And when I go like this, I want you all to stop. This has never been attempted in the history of the world. So we're the first time. What I've done is for each of these time periods, check. I probably don't need this too. I've tried to use check. I've tried to use rhythms that I actually learned during those points in my life. So a rhythm that I learned as a kid, a rhythm that I learned as an awkward adolescent, and then a rhythm that I learned as an adult or came to master as an adult, all courtesy of my teacher, my guru. And I think that the rhythms actually, I've chosen them to express that feeling, the innocence feeling, the awkwardness feeling, and then the two coming into one feeling. Y'all with me? Y'all with me?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's get a little beat going. Da din din 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 da din da din da din din da din Open the mystery. I think I finally found a father figure, healing the schism, my bloodline rhythm. Now it won't be fading. Can't beat the feeling. Can't beat the feeling. Finding some meaning. I think I finally found a father figure. Open the mystery. Bloodline rhythm. Now it won't be faded. Healing the schism, my bloodline rhythm. Now it won't be faded. Can't beat the feeling. I think I wanna build a life of music, finding some meaning. My heart is singing. Now let's get it out. Da 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 nagin. Da 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 nagin. Da 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 nagin. Da 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 da. Open the mystery. I think I finally found a father figure, healing the schism, my bloodline rhythm. Now it won't be fade. Can't beat the feeling. I think I wanna build a life of music, finding some meaning. My heart is singing. Now let's get down to it. Da din din da 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 da din din da. Awkwardness. Tagging it, digging it, digging it, tagging it, digging it, tagging it, tagging it, digging it, tagging it, digging it, tagging it, digging it, digging it, tagging it, digging it, tagging, tagging it, digging it, tagging it, digging, tagging it, digging it, digging it, tagging it, digging it, tagging it, tagging it, digging it, tagging it, digging, tagging it, digging it, digging it, tagging it, digging it, tagging it, tagging it, digging, tagging it, digging. Half eaten, half finished, half packy, half weighty. I can't talk, I'm lost, I'm lost. Half eaten, half finished, half packy, half weighty. I can't fit, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost. Half eaten, half finished, half packy, half weighty. I'm lost, can someone please help, please help. I'm beaten, I'm finished, I'm through, I'm falling, I'm bleeding. Now someone please help me, cause I need something to believe in. Half eaten, half finished, half packy, half weighty. I'm lost, can half
have this or have that or have something. I need something. Half finished, half eaten, half packing, half weighty. I'm lost. Someone please help me, cause I need something to believe in. Dogging and digging and digging and dogging and digging and dogging and dogging and digging and dogging and denying. Dogging and digging and digging and dogging and digging and dogging and dogging and digging, dogging and denying. Half eaten, half finished, half packing, half weighty. I'm lost now. Can someone please help me, cause I need something. Half eaten, half finished, half packing, half weighty. I'm lost now. Can I have this or have that or have this or have something? Half eaten, half finished, half packing, half weighty. I'm lost now. Can I have this or have that or have something? Have something. Half finished, 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 half finished. Da din din da da din din da da din din da da din din da. A little more feeling because we're coming to the redemption part. Da din din da da din din da da din din da da din. Did the doggy did the crada did the doggy did the crada did the crada did the crada did the doggy did the cruddy the key the doggy did the cut doggy did the country did the cut again the ran did it again. Cut the da did it again. Cut the da did it again. Cut the doggy did the crada did the doggy crada did the doggy did the cruddy the key the doggy did the doggy did the cut the key the ran and did it again. Cut the da did it again. Cut the da did it again. Cut the da. Seeking, ever longing, cut in half and not belonging. Cut in half, I'm cut in half, I'm cut in half and not belonging. One day, my heart starts talking, talking, filled with rhythm and belonging. You are whole now, never any less. You are whole, you are whole, you are whole, never any less. You are whole, you are whole, you are whole, never any less. You are whole, you are whole, you are whole. Did the doggy did the crada did the doggy did the seeking, ever longing, cut in half and not belonging. Crada did the doggy did the cut in half, I'm cut in half, I'm cut in half and not belonging. Cruddy to keep the doggy did the doggy did the one day my heart starts talking, talking, filled with rhythm and belonging. Gain it on and did it again. You are whole now, never any less. Cut the da, did it again. You are whole, you are whole, you are whole, never any less. Cut the da, did it again. You are whole, you are whole, you are whole, never any less. Cut the da. So I guess I'll just finish by saying that. Thanks, Mom. And to all the other Hapas in the room, you know, it is so refreshing and amazing to be around people, other Mixies. It feels really good. So it's good to see all your faces. Thanks, Dale.